I'm Rasnades. I'm from Bromdus like Triller Jermaine. You might know my face on the music game, but right now I've jumped in a podcast game. Keeping it real, that's the aim. With no rumours, no hearsay, just real life guests. Vibes in a way, and all of the hot topics in the U. This is the reasoning. Come have a reason. This is the reasoning. Let's have a reason. This is the reasoning. Come have a reason.
Greetings, people. Them right now. You're listening to the Reasoning Podcast. I am your host, Rasnado. And you see today, yeah, we got another special guest in today. Today's guest is special still. Today's guest, yeah, has been a pioneer in Birmingham grime, not just grime, Birmingham music too, because I used to do hip hop as well. On a Mazza, you get me? So yeah, he's discovered a lot of artists as well. I'm gonna get into that because he discovered a lot of artists. Still going to this day. Got a decent fan base. Still reps the city. You know what I'm saying to you? Today's guest is none other than Farda Hits, Hitman, OG Hits, whatever, you get me? It's been a while, you get me, in the game, cuz.
Yeah, man.
You get me, family. Everything bliss.
Yeah, man. Man. It's past true.
Yeah, man.
Bless the thing, you get
yeah,
me?
Man. It's about time, car. You're a man you don't really speak on. Yeah, man. I know, so you're a man, you won't really go anywhere and go sit down and
really,
talk.
no.
You get me?
Yeah,
I know this, man. I know this. I know, say,
That's the
for you to be here is a privilege. We're happy to have you here, because we know, say, this don't happen. You get me?
Trust me.
And the people ain't really heard you speak, but yeah, man, we're gonna get into it still. We're gonna get into it.
Yeah, man.
So on here, Hits, yeah. I always say this is my intro. I always start off with the cliche, your heritage and that. And
yeah, man.
so I was just start off with your heritage, your background, with your parents and all that. You know?
My mom's born in Yard, you know. My dad born here, but parents from Yard as well. So yeah, man. Mom moved over here when she was young, probably about 9. Set up here, then boom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man. So you got the Jamaican background.
Yeah,
like
man.
Me, you get me. And where was you born?
I was born in Moseley Village, you know.
Okay.
This one hospital up there called was it Sorrento?
Okay.
Something like that. But yeah, Moseley Village.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So you're born there and you grew up around that area too as well?
Born, raised Borsalif, you know.
Yeah.
Moved a couple of places when I was young. Hockley, Sparkbrook, but then mainly Borsalif.
Yeah, that's the main base, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do know that still, you see me? And obviously, for those who don't know, obviously, I kind of know you're different, you get me? So I know, so that your dad's a big Ras, you get me? So I say he's like different, like a well-respected Ras too, and his brothers, them in the community, you get me? And so what was it like growing up in that kind of household? I grew up in one as well. I like to hear other people's...
Different, you know, strict, but not too strict.
Yeah.
There's certain things you couldn't do, but it's mainly sound. Man just grew up around the sound from young, innit? So that's what all I do from young, like sound system. Sting.
Yeah.
Man just grew up on all of that from young, you get me? So man just always been influenced by music from an early age, really. Like that's all I've knew.
Yeah.
It's mad that I started doing music later in my years because I've been around it so much in my life, but that's all I know, man. Just pure sound music and DVDs from Sting and Yard and that, man.
Yeah, the early ones. And you see what enough people don't know what I say, growing up in them kind of households with them kind of man and that and woman and that, like, you know, there's certain things what you carry now, what you wouldn't do, what you see enough people bowing out and doing certain things. Yeah. There's a certain things that man won't do, fam. Yeah. Because...
strict bringing up, man.
Yeah.
Like certain policies and rules, they just live with you forever. Yes.
And it's like when you little sometimes you all get pissed off because you're thinking, how come you... So when you turn to a big man yourself and you're thankful, you get me?
Looking back at things like,
glad they treat me like that.
Yeah, man.
Trust me, family. So that was my next question still. When did you get an ear for your music? So you say, when you're from youth, sound...
But when I was a youth, like even when my mum used to take me shops when I was like 6, I was breakdancing in shops and things, and
I was like that.
I was at all body poppy. Them I thought man was Michael Jackson.
Yo,
you know,
like
that
as well. Enough man though. You see, enough man will talk about why and bun and that.
Nah, bro. Man thought I was Michael
The man
Jackson.
know about Michael Jackson when you were in the early 90s there.
Serious,
Rude
brother.
boy.
Serious, brother.
Them ones where he just turned white. It was mad
bro.
then, you know. Now
He
listen,
was-
he's when he turned white, see. Nah, listen, see. You see when he turned white? That's when he went mad.
He went mad, bro. He didn't give a damn, fam. He said it, bro. It's told man straight, they don't care about us.
Yeah, for real. Nah,
He
man.
just turned into a rebel.
Yeah, and it don't matter if you're black or what. Them kind of tunes are
And them things make you
serious,
look at things different as a youth
Yeah,
when you're
you're
growing
right,
up,
you know. And the Earth song,
Yeah,
I
bro.
remember that Earth song, yeah. I remember he went through the trees, and he said the animals running, but as a youth,
It was pushing subjects from young that you didn't even know about. It's only now when you're older you're saying, yo,
and that's why they killed him, man.
that man was ahead of
Because
his
when you
time,
check it, you
fam.
see
He's a powerful brother, bro.
Because he's powerful, you see he's tall. I don't mean to laugh at stuff.
Yeah, I went on
the
his
man's
tour.
toes called This Is It.
Yeah, bro.
he was about to done them.
He knew, bro.
Yeah. He's about to done them.
It's powerful. 'Cause even when I went to see him as a youth, that's the first person I've seen with grown man collapsing for him.
Bro, listen.
I couldn't believe my eyes, fam.
I swear. Bro,
Man,
I never go to watch him myself. I always wanted to.
Oh.
But I used to have, the videos you could watch.
Yeah, man.
Brother, they used to faint,
Seeing
bro.
grown people
Yeah,
collapse, I'm
drop.
thinking, huh?
The man could have said he gonna drop it down.
It was a
I
different,
see,
it was a
they
different
drop it
time,
down
man.
at the front, you know, the thing, but I know what you're on about, bro. It's
From young,
mad.
man just like all types of music, bro.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, man. Now I'm the same as well, still. So when did you start to when did you decide to start picking up music yourself and that? What was the first? What was your?
You know what? I was about 16. I started off DJing. I remember one year, man, I said to my mum, yeah, man, I want to be DJ. Got decks and everything, Christmas, Pure Records, Pulse X's and all of this. And
Mad.
I must have DJ for about 6 months, bro. I said, nah, this ain't for me, you know. 'Cause when I'm DJing and I'm hearing people MC, I felt left out, bro. I was saying, this is dead. I can't just be DJing and man at MCing. And I started probably about 17. I started writing lyrics. I didn't start spitting until I was probably about 18. And then from about there, I just carried on from there, man.
So, would you say that was like the garage era?
Yeah. That's when Soul Solid was big, like Oxide and Neutrino. Them type of man there.
That's when I started.
They had that Casualty tune, I think it was at the time.
Yeah.
I heard that, I was like, yeah, man, I want to try a thing, you know.
You know what? Yeah. I don't think Oxide and Neutrino get enough
Nah,
respect,
bro,
you know.
they were the first.
Brother. They were the first.
They laid the foundations for Soul Solid to come through.
Because.
Even though they're so solid,
Yeah.
that's the first people
You're
I
right,
ever
you
heard
know,
MC.
Because that bow for the bow for that was
She was-
before.
yeah.
Oh no,
All of
no,
that,
that wasn't
before
it.
all of
It
that.
was. And we didn't even know the part of Soul Solid. Do you remember at first?
Yeah.
I never.
I never.
It's only after when you get to see when they
Yeah,
started coming
fam.
out in groups and that and doing
Before-
little
wait,
side
they had
winders
My
and that
Man's
in
in the
some
crew as
cities.
well.
Yeah, you're right. You know,
They done it smart.
there's a powerful stuff that is. You know, I didn't. Yeah, you know what?
was
You're right.
smart,
You know,
man.
you're right. You know, hits. You know your stuff still. Yeah. So obviously, you got your decks.
Yeah.
You want to start MCing.
Yeah.
So you started MCing. So was you just doing sets in the bedroom like our
Yeah,
man was at
bedroom
first?
thing, you know. This bedroom thing,
Yeah.
obviously that's when I started Deep Dark.
Is that them times there? Is that mystery?
Yeah.
JP.
There's me, Mystery, JP.
Yeah.
There was Force at the time.
Yeah.
There was G1. Yeah. And then we linked up with like the Five Ways man them, ST,
Yeah.
the Red Brick man them. So that was like we just
Yeah.
running. Was like we just linked up and just started doing sets every weekend. We'd be doing sets.
Yeah.
If it weren't in Five Ways, it was down Borsaleve, just pure sets and
Yeah.
just picked up and just eventually
Yeah.
we got on radio.
Yeah. We're gonna get into that. Don't go too far. We're gonna get into that. So you started Deep Dark, innit?
Yeah.
So who was the members of Deep Dark first?
There was,
Cause we don't want to miss no one.
there was me,
You,
there was G1,
G1, yeah.
JP,
JP,
Omen,
Omen,
and Mystery,
Mystery,
and Kurt One.
Kurt One,
Kurt One.
Farrell. How can I forget?
Kurt One was
Yeah.
the DJ.
Kurt One, man. Farrell's little brother, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Yeah.
That was the original team,
Kurt One's
man.
my brethren, bro. He's a sick producer
Yeah, man.
and DJ.
Producer and DJ, man.
Very ahead of his time.
Yeah.
What's that dub he had? Remember that dub he had, the Kurt One? And he used to get played on beer like,
Yeah,
hot,
he had,
and passion. Like,
yeah.
and when a man would have like do his dance,
Yeah.
that tune would be in the
Always in the
background.
background.
Remember that Kurt One dub?
Yeah,
That
man.
was serious, brother.
He's a serious dub
That was
producer, man.
serious, you know. Big up Kurt One still. That was my brother as well. Still, I used to go around with his cousin. You get me? So I used to be with him a lot as well, like on a personal one, him like in yards, just blazing and man, proper
Early
youth.
days,
still.
man.
Yeah. So Deep Dark, yeah. So you're doing your thing. So how? Because you was on Passion FM.
Yeah.
How did you guys get to that? To get to go on there, because for those who don't know, that weren't easy back then, bro. Because there was a very set of elite MCs out there and DJs, and it was already kind of cemented by them.
Yeah, it was, man. It's hard to get on
really
there,
letting
man.
nobody. It's like I'll be real with you, bro. Like Wiley and that, and then man, there like I used to go to school with their cousin, was very close, and I couldn't get on there.
Yeah.
We couldn't. Me and Trilly, like we were trying to get on. We couldn't get. I've been on there as guests and stuff, but I couldn't. We wanted our own show. So how did that happen, my brother?
So basically, back then there was a thing in Lee Hall, I think it was, you know,
Yes.
called Holy Bash.
I remember that. I used to go there.
I used to
Up
go,
Stetchford.
yeah. And every Holy Bash that was on, we'd go there, Deep Dark, just MC. But every time we're going there with MC, we're getting good like feedback, like, yo, them Deep Dark man are good and boom, boom, boom. But what it was, Farrell's sister, we was all close with him, obviously. She knew Wiley's little brother,
Adam.
H.
Oh, Hezron.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my brother.
So obviously she said, yo, my brother and that doing music and that. One day he's come to the house and we're doing like a practice set in the bedroom. Heard man spitting, he's like, yo, you man at 6 still? Do me a tape. So we must have done him a tape. Boom, boom. Passed it to his brother. And Ma didn't think nothing about it. Then he said, like, leave it with me. Couple weeks later, my man's phone was like, yo, you man want a show? Thinking my man's chatting. I think he's gassing it, ain't it? Like, man, raw got a show like 12 till 2 in the morning. So I'm like, yo.
I remember it.
Started going on Passion and that, and like, we just built up, and then it was getting good feedback and that, but obviously it was the timing, man. It was just killing us doing them 12 in the midnight till 2 in the morning.
And you have to remember, bro, man, youths, bro.
Yeah, bro.
So it's not like now where man can just pick up, you just not to do it to me.
You get me, fam?
It's certain man have to stay, man.
Yeah, bro.
Certain man have to, you have to walk there.
You have to walk there with bare
man, it's real
records
life,
and-
man. Come on, man, it's real for
So
kids.
man was like, yeah, man, we like the set, but we're trying to get earlier time, and then eventually, because we was doing so well.
You got the because that's what I had to say. I remember at
Like
first.
earlier time on the Saturday.
Was on the graveyard
Yeah,
shift
we was
at
doing
first.
the
But
graveyard,
people used to
bro.
listen though.
Yeah.
Because it was you guys.
And it was mad because at them times, even at 12 till 2, we had live phone calls.
Yes.
Bare people used to be locked
Yeah,
in.
man. I remember, man. You just see the show was a good new addition
Yeah, man.
because it was, you know what it did? That show there, what I remember. That was the birth of the new kind of generation. You know, after like the Brasco and the Vaders that done their thing. That you brought through a new set of man now it's gonna bring a new sound
Different
in now.
sound,
You get what I'm trying to say? Yeah, man. I get it, man.
So you know what? I forgot TNT as well. TNT was in Deep Dark.
Yes.
He was our original producer
Yes.
at one time.
TNT.
Then obviously I went to college to learn to produce on that.
Yeah.
So that's when we was on radio now, we thought, you know what? We need our own tunes and that.
And you had them.
So this is where it fell into place. That's why Deep Dark always had our own productions of tunes and that.
Yeah.
As much as we had bare London press, majority of the set,
You use that with
we
split
played
on a
half
set,
of our,
with your
half
own
of our own
instrumentals.
tunes,
You're right.
instrumental. So, yeah, man, from there, it was doing good. But then, because we're so raw, man was like saying, yo, you need to stop the swearing on the show if man will have to come off radio.
That old one.
I better say to Oldham, yo, fam, you need to tone it down.
It's like
Them
Eminem.
times,
It's
my
like
man,
Eminem.
yeah, bro, he didn't know what to do. 'Cause he's come from rap to grime. So when he's doing his grime spitting, he's doing a lot of swearing. Saying, bro, we need to tone it down on radio, bro. Then eventually, we rather got kicked off, bro.
Yeah, is that what happened?
Yeah, we all got dashed off, bro.
Didn't even know that.
Too much swearing, cause our show was like every show
That's
we had managed.
still.
Every show.
I could get kicked in a pirate radio, illegal radio, yeah, for swearing.
Every show we had management calling like, yo, tone down the swearing.
Yeah.
Like, our man was just raw.
Yeah.
It was like a blessing in disguise, obviously. Man just got to master our skills even more, you get me?
Nah, man, big up, man. I remember them days there, man. I was in the game myself. Them times I'm just trying to get in the game, you get me? So I remember. So then now we move on to Blood Brothers, I think, isn't it? Obviously, without, kind of explaining to them what it was, because, you know why I say this? Because a lot of people, at the time, obviously, it's whatever that gang-banging rap or whatever you want to call it. Obviously, a lot of people thought it was just Slash, you get me, at the time, you get me? Obviously, they done their thing. I'm not going to knock what they done, big up to whatever they did. But, man, I have to also remember, fam,
Blood Brothers is a blueprint, man.
Right then. I think it was probably just a little bit before too, wasn't it? You know what I'm trying to say to you, bro? And obviously, you was there. I was there, little bits as well, in and out of there. Just man from different ends, from similar ends, you know each other, and we get together and we're going to do this music thing. Obviously, your people, them are running the show, and you get what I'm trying to say? So I can't explain to them, you get me, car. I don't think they understand, you get me?
It was like, it's no different to Soul Solid, It was a movement, like a label, but it had pure different collectives.
Yeah, Karen, yeah.
That just came to one.
Yeah.
So when it first started, obviously, you had a couple of the Ladywood mans that was spitting.
Yes.
Today was around, obviously there was Deep Dark.
Yeah.
So we was like the grime faction, us and the Ladywood mans done the grime.
Yes.
Then you had your rappers like YG, INS.
Yeah, Omen. Even you was rapping though?
Yeah, even then I was rapping then.
You was rapping heavy though?
Yeah. Cause even then, back then I weren't really on the rap, but people used to say, yo, you're sick, man.
You could rap, bro.
So I used to just do back and forth. Then you had NODB as well. You had the Boss Elite people, the man them, so... There's like a big collective.
And then Messi would have been jumping there certain times. And
Thriller from early. So it's like a massive collective when we was all just trying to move as one. Cause them times there, Brum weren't really getting a bring through. So man just thought come with a thing where everyone can just come through and move as one. It's a big unit kind of thing. So my cousins come to me with the idea. I was like, yeah, man. At that time, the Deep Dark thing was kind of quiet. Yeah. So after radio, we weren't really doing nothing. I went college, I started learning to produce. So I was just producing a lot of beats and that. Them days, I was producing for Article. They was younger Deep Dark.
Article?
Yeah.
Artie from here. I say Artie's done
They were
everything,
young Deep Dark, so
he's done everything.
I had Article and LCB. So them times they were like young Deep Dark.
Yeah.
So I was producing them with Mystery, so we used to just make bare tunes for them.
This is what I'm saying, bruv.
You get me?
Because that's what I was saying, that you're bringing through, bruv, all the people.
Yeah, man.
Because I know, bruv. You're like a sick A&R without knowing, bro. I'm telling you, the amount of people, bro, I've seen you showcase before they've took off, bro, is ridiculous, fam. I'm not gonna lie.
It's just one of those things. I just got a knack for it, man. I can just see when people are gonna be good. You get me? Like?
Yeah. Nah,
and that's what I was doing then before the Blood Brothers thing. So that's what I was doing, just producing for Article and them times it was early in their career.
But you know the Blood Brothers thing, fam. A lot of the people you brought,
but not
a lot of the artists you brought onto there. You get me? I remember, bro.
I always knew about it. So my cousins come with the Blood Brother idea. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm on it still. I'm on it, and from there it just took off, man. This was a mad thing from there.
Yeah, man, and it done well still. Until the blood clot feds trying to infiltrate, you get me? Trying to ruin, man trying to do something positive and then want to ruin it. You know what I'm trying to say to you? But
politics all the time.
Goes, man. So a little bit after then, like we were speaking earlier and I was saying, you always hear me talk about your one extra and that, and man were like kind of the first that I brought to the one extra thing and but really, like I was saying to you earlier, there was a little, say like 2004, just around them Blood Brother times, a bit after, like when there was a little team going around.
Yeah, man, was
like
rolling.
You, Deadly, RD, I think Devil.
GT, Devil.
GT. Was Fiasco there too?
Nah, just me, Deadly, GT, RD, Mikey, Devil.
Yeah.
That was the first set.
Yeah.
And then the second time, it was the same people with Omen.
Yeah. Bro.
So, yeah.
And that was early. Bro.
Early, man.
That was One Extra. Like, man,
That's the first time I've ever been on One Extra in my
definitely
life.
not going on radio then. Forget
First
about
time
it.
ever in my life.
Forget about it.
And it's mad because I was just in my yard chilling and Mikey's phone me like, yo, Hitch, you want to come radio? So I'm thinking he's talking about Silk them days, fam. Like, yeah, of course. So when he's come for me the next day, I said, oh, I'm One Extra. This is mad still. Cameos, I never forget it, Cameos radio show. We got there, man. It's like, yo, this is mad.
No, it's serious though.
Yeah, man, it was a good day that day.
The 2 sets is legendary.
At that time, why it's mad, Mikey just cut a dub on one tune I made with Titch. Titch come to the radio station.
Is that the what's it called one?
The big Mikey mixing lord. Went up on a rave, showed him.
Yeah, yes.
That's the first tune I ever made.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the first tune I ever made.
Okay, see, look at that.
You get me? So
Big up Titch, free Titch, you get me?
when I'm there, his brand teachers come there, it's like, yo, rating man's tunes and that. So
Yeah.
it was mad still, cause man's never been One Extra. And the first time I come there, teachers turned up with J2K.
Yeah.
And this is when man's only seen them on DVDs.
It's not, remember, there ain't no
It's
Instagram,
not like,
there's no
bro.
camera phone or
This
nothing
is
like that.
this
fam.
is
There
what you
but
only
it's
see
dead,
man
it's
on
not like that,
DVDs
yeah.
or MySpace. Them days. So I was like, yo, this is mad still.
Yeah.
It just made you like want to do even more, fam.
Yeah, man. Nah, trust me. And then we move on to like the invasion tank. And now, right about these times now, this is when, like, obviously things are starting to turn now. Because
Yeah.
I remember. I think, so what year was invasion started? 09?
09, 08, 09.
Yeah.
So
it
I
makes
was
sense.
blacklisted for time. After the whole Blood Brother thing, man wouldn't play my music
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
years. The only few DJs would play it, Miss C Brown and Mikey.
Yeah.
Man weren't playing nothing to do with Blood Brothers or anything like. So then I just was done with music, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, like I weren't feeling music again. And then Vades just hollered me like, yo, I'm looking to start a little collective, you know what I'm saying? Okay, what's this about? So Invasion Alert. Saying, all right then, cool, like keep me posted. And then remember one time was the phone saying, oh, we're gonna have a meeting at Oxygen Rooms. Must have gone to the meeting, fam. The original Invasion meeting, yeah, it was about 80 man.
You're lying.
Originally Invasion, but
know
no
what?
lie.
Let me tell you, I know you're not lying. Because I remember one time I was in Majors, yeah. And remember Grime?
Yeah.
And there's a few, man.
Oh,
A
fam.
lot of them's coming there talking about, yo, we're in Invasion.
Yeah, bro.
And I'm thinking,
The first set man
What's
done,
this?
there was about 50 to 60 man in this room. I'm saying to Vades, bro, this is too much for a crew. It's like,
Yeah.
I know, bro. Like, imagine you've gone to a meeting, you've ended up doing a set, and on the set, there's man that I want to be in Invasion sending for each other on this set. Because they got beef with each other. So in the end, the numbers just cut down drastically.
Yeah.
So probably about 20.
yeah,
In the end, eventually about 20, then it cut down again to like 10, 11,
Yeah.
12-ish.
yeah.
Yeah, man, that was the start, man. Oxygen Rooms done the meeting. Everyone was in there from them days. Like, Leisha was there. Leisha was one of the first from Vades, obviously, put her in there. We had, even back then, even Swifter was there.
Yeah,
Swifter was one of the producers with Mystery.
yeah,
We had Daps on a map.
yeah.
There was bare people in the crew.
Tazzle.
Tazzle.
Bare people,
was Jay,
bro.
there was-
JK. there was-
Yeah,
yeah, say he was in there. There
all
was-
of them. All right, then there was Daps,
Yeah,
Leash,
Yeah.
JK,
yeah,
myself,
Yeah.
Vades,
Yeah.
D2,
yeah,
Mystery,
yeah,
DJ Blizzard,
yeah.
Swifter,
Yeah.
early days,
C dash.
C Dash, Hazen Grim, Zilla,
What's my brother's name from Bowie Free?
Villain,
Villain.
Mini Daps,
Yeah. Relative.
Shatter. I know them Dilemma crew
Depths,
from
man.
Small Leaf Depths, man.
God rest his soul.
There was loads of people in the
No,
crew,
yeah,
man.
and look at that, and-
Even Jar Digger. Jar Digger was
Nuts.
Invasion, yeah. Yeah,
And look,
Jar
and
Digger
look,
was
and
Invasion.
what's mad about this year is that a lot of them people went on to do some mad stuff.
Yeah, man. The crew was it was a strong crew, man. It was a strong unit at that time.
Yeah.
And everyone just at that time, because it was how it was, everyone had their own fan base, which is why it was so powerful.
Yeah.
Then we had the fan base when we all came together.
Yeah.
So we all built our little nice little fan bases individually as well, you get me?
Yeah.
So I like the Invasion times, man. It was good times.
Yeah. So now we move on to a more of an awkward time, but we're gonna bring it up anyway. It's a time when I messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's have it right, car. Listen, people gonna see me and Hit sitting there and think, yo, these men are sitting together. Because if you know, yeah, there's an incident back then, yeah, where me and Hitman's had a fight. Hitman won. Hitman won the fight. I'm a big man. Hitman won the fight, man. Man won the fight. Done his thing, yeah. And I'm just bringing it up, yeah, car, just to make the people know, say, yo, man, a big man, Hitman,
Yeah, of
man,
course,
man, around the same people, and it's obviously we're not family or not, but it's almost like when two people fall out like that, they can, you get me? And then after a certain time now, me and Hitster said, yo, here walk on now. You know this person, you know it's not my baby, whatever, you know his cousins, you just know each other for years, fam, and everyone, all our people is connected. I say, yo, big man, me and you get me with car. No love lost, you get me? And just bring it up, just to show the people, them, you get me, fam?
Yeah, of course.
You get what I'm trying to say to you? Yeah. Growth,
man.
You get me, fam, car. I clash as one of the brothers, you know what I'm trying to say to you, fam? All the time, me and you conversate all the time, away from this and different, you get me, and mess each other, and you get what I'm saying? And big up each other, so, yeah, just thought I'd bring that up, you get me? But yeah, man, big up Hits, man, all the time, say it's just love every time. So, the end of Invasion.
Yeah.
The end of Invasion. Obviously, not. When I say the end of Invasion, I'm not on about no fallout sort of.
Yeah.
The reason why I say the end of Invasion, because at that time it seemed like an end of an era for a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like I remember Stay Fresh kind of dissolved at that time. Crime Squad kind of. Everyone's kind of. It's like everything just went funny, fam. You get me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had a few man like C and his brother who kept on circuit and kept on and was mashing different works but for the rest of us, it kind of just went.
It just fizzled out.
It just fizzled out, blood. Yeah. What do you reckon happened, fam?
I don't know, I think I just look at it as like we had the ball for a long time. We had the baton for a long time,
Bro, we
had a good 5-year run.
And without
5-6-year run.
Egotistical, bro. We brought back the game, like the game in a whole. Like
a lot of the real London MCs will admit it.
Like Big Nasty when he ran his Fire and Beef.
They will admit it.
And I don't think drill would happen, bro.
Nah, it wouldn't, man.
If we never do that part there.
Yeah. It was a big part. It was a big part.
I don't think it would have happened, bro.
Because you see what, it was so mad at that time. When we was doing all that, Stormzy didn't even do grime.
No.
He was rapping.
But guess what though? UK rappers used to want to make tunes with man. I know this want to do it with you, and this want to do it with us as well.
So it's like London at the time was trying to get the shift back. They needed someone.
Yeah.
And it's like there was creating different artists slowly that was bringing the wave back to London. Cause you had your AJ Tracy popped up at that time doing his thing on drill. Then you had Stormzy coming through.
But you know who changed it for them? Meridian Dan.
Yeah. German Whip.
Meridian
that changed the
Dan.
game. That brought it back to London.
That brought back everything.
That's what
that's not me.
CF Brom had a German Whip at that time. We still would probably be running with the baton now. At that time we were just known for doing the crew thing and the
sets.
Going to shows and laying down. If at that time we would come with a big hit, I think we still have the baton, but that kind of brought it back to London after German Whip.
Yeah.
Because it was being consistent. The tunes were dropping after that hits. And
yeah. You're right. It's German Whip, man. German Whip done it for them. Like, Yeah, but not to say it's
a game changer in the whole of grime.
Yeah, man, it changed the whole thing. Because it even gave man some more fuel to keep going again. You know what I'm saying? But then, after then, Carl, what happened after then was he's done the German whip thing, then it's made everybody else wake up there. So then that's when we got That's Not Me. And all these kind of things now.
It's in the template.
Yeah. And then they all reverse. It was good. It was a good thing. It was a good thing, man. It was good. I liked it.
It changed grime different. Changed grime differently for a hot minute.
Yeah. And then what it also done, was made people realise that this is what I rate skeptical, that you don't need like labels and all fancy stuff. Man. You can just make a little video in your hood with your brethrens.
For a change.
And it can go off. And then that was the bare from that now, what we've got now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, Sha? So I do big up Skepta for that. Yeah. Because when he done That's Not Me, that's when he was showing everyone. Yeah. I used to wear Gucci and it's in a tracksuit. The video said it cost £80 or something. Remember they made a statement of it. You get me? So yeah, man. You have to know the history. It's not a game. You get me? So things go quiet for a bit, bro. But then we have the birth of Farda hits, fam.
Yeah, man.
It's like a rebirth, fam.
Yeah, it's mad still. It's raw, semi-mad, but obviously.
And the bars were tighter and more catchy.
I think because, you see with me, even when I was in Invasion, I've always been a solo artist, innit? Yeah. So I think without having over the crew with you, you can just focus on yourself, innit? So you can master your craft more. And I think it just made me hungrier, because you're getting a second chance. Now, man didn't think, you see when most crews die out, the artists and people in the crew don't get another chance again.
Yes.
So I just found.
You probably get one man. The main one. He like Destiny's Child. You get Beyonce. The main one. The main one will always come through.
But what kind of helped my side, even from Invasion, then a lot of London rated me, but I weren't up there much. So I started going London a lot more, going to do a lot of radio sets, doing a lot of Keep Hush, a lot of them kind of events in London, different little things with Mode FM as well.
Okay.
I was just banging out bare sets, and I thought, you know what? I can feel the ball rolling again, like kind of thing, and I just started dropping music again after that. I just thought, you know what? Might as well do it again. And I think obviously when I've been through losses, made me hungrier kind of thing, like more determined to like still keep my face out there kind of thing.
Yeah. And it worked, man. And it worked because we had tunes like Ding Dong.
Yeah.
That was around that.
Yeah. Around probably towards the end of Invasion times, I dropped my CD. And Ding Dong was ringing in London. Yeah. I done a mix.
Big support.
Yeah, I done a mix. I done an EP of different remixes.
Yeah.
So obviously I had loads of different remixes on there from different producers, Spooky, K1. Yeah, it went off, man. That's one thing I can always say when I've done music, it's always got good love on radio. From back then, Cameo used to rinse them. Then obviously later on down, Spiral. So yeah, man, I've always got good reception for my music, to be fair.
I believe so as well. I believe so. It's a true statement. You get me? So what do you think the state of the game now hits? First, let's tap into Birmingham first. What do you think the state of the game, all around, grime, hip-hop, talk to me hits, because you're a legend in this thing, you're an OG.
Grime-wise is kind of quiet. There's only like a handful of artists really, like Crease.
It's trapping them, man. And Crease, that little section there.
That's the only ones I really know doing grime. Yeah. And there's a couple of others still. Yeah, Manage. There's a couple others, who's the other ones now? I can't remember his name, but there's quite a few that are all around trappy.
I just know trappy and them, man.
Yeah, there's a circle of them around them. Yeah, man. I've done a little event with them last week.
Yeah, I've done a few with them myself.
A few little up-and-comers that I don't know of.
The Shelly?
Yeah, man, the get Shelly. Down, man. The rap-wise, it's quiet, man. I think like you see that I think our era with Invasion, Stay Fresh, you had C4 and Preds. That was the hottest era in, bro.
It was.
The only difference there wasn't really much rap. There was rap, but
No, but
it's bigger now.
No, man, it was
the
mad.
rap's known now.
Yeah, it was mad though then.
I think it was thriving, and there was so much different artists from all over.
And the work rate was mad.
Hungry. Now it's kind of quiet, man.
They don't understand the game.
It's quiet,
My
man.
problem is that they don't want to listen.
Yeah.
So what they'll do is they'll see people like me and you and say, I ain't had no number ones or no this.
Yeah.
No, but brethren, you
got
don't
the knowledge,
know the
man.
knowledge what man have
man.
accumulated. You don't know where man have been. Yeah, I'm gonna say to you, we've been where them number one people have been, the same kind of buildings, the same kind of. Don't think we ain't seen them and been to them buildings.
I think it's just the era of youths now. Like it's changed in general. That's just in general. A lot of the youths now don't listen to the elders.
Yeah, you're right, man. That's
They just want to do their own thing.
That's it. That's a whole next subject. You're right.
You get me? So sometimes you just have to leave them to do their own thing, and
Yeah.
they will eventually come back like, you know what? You was right, you know.
Yeah, it's true.
Cause that's how we learned growing up.
Yeah, it's true. You don't hear much feeling.
You get me?
And you come back with your story. So it go for real. You get me? So what do you think about the game in the whole UK?
I think it's popping, you know.
It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, it's mad. If I would have ever said that, yo, Gigs and Meat Mill's got a tune, I would have thought, huh? The collaborations with UK and England are just casual now.
Yeah, that's normal. The
It's
US,
normal.
bro, I'll be honest with you, bro.
Cause when we grew up, there weren't no collab with
I
the
know,
UK
I know.
and American artists. You'd be like, you're mad.
I'll be honest with you.
Now they're on the case to get the UK collab.
That's my point. I'll be honest with you, man. Fucking, I'm not really even looking at the US right now.
Nah, man.
You
US
listen to music. I'm not being funny. There's 1 and 2 tunes that drop, but
I don't listen to
really
US
though,
like that.
I don't. I'll be honest with you.
You see me because I'm an
really,
old
looking
school,
for
I'm
my
an old
Thursday
school
drops
man.
in
Yeah,
the UK.
man. I'm an old school man.
Like
When
today's Thursday.
if I'm
Like when I
listening
go
to
back now look for my drop. You know what I'm saying?
I'm listening to American artists. I'm listening to the artists that I grew up as a youth. It's nothing like
I'm the
new
same.
school.
I'm the same.
Now with UK, I can listen to anyone from new school to old school. Like it's just ringing. Like there's
I can
so
listen
much
to
talent,
all of
bro.
them. Yesterday I was in my yard going mad to
I'm
Nate
finding
Sauce.
people that I've never heard of in my life just popping up on Twitter like,
on the knees.
Yo.
In it, please.
UK.
In it, please. You never see.
UK's I say UK's in the highest position it's ever been musically.
Serious?
Like it's
serious
now.
And Central C, is the biggest rapper in the world right now.
He is. He's hot.
And
Man.
they can't argue with me. Because someone tried to say it's Speedy. Yeah, saying on camera. Yeah. Speedy tried to talk about Drake. Now guess what? Today I was in my yard and I was looking at Drake's views and numbers and that.
Nah, man.
They're not hitting like Centrals at the moment.
This is why he done the freestyle with
They're not
Central.
hitting like, yes.
He's tapping into the younger generation.
Yeah, it's smart.
Straight smart. Like
Jay-Z. You don't have Jay-Z, man. You don't have Jay-Z,
Central
man.
C is massive, bruv. Like, yeah.
He's big, man.
He's big,
And you know what I
man.
like about Central C? Yeah. Central C still keeps it leveled off.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so like for instance, the other day when C said he posts up the RTM podcast,
Yeah.
when Deadly done his freestyle the other day, he commented it underneath it and said, yo, sick it. He's still
Humble, man.
humble with it.
Humble with
you know
it,
what I'm saying, yeah? I see enough people diss him. But everyone who disses him. Because guess what now? He's doing his thing.
No, he's doing his thing, man.
And keeps it grounded.
You can't knock the youths them that are hustling.
Leave
to
them alone,
change
man.
their life,
All
you
of
know,
them.
like that.
I like all them Digger
Yeah,
D,
man.
all them youths
That's
there.
like me, man.
I
I've
reckon
always
they're
been like
all
that for the youths,
cold.
man. Like, let them shine, man.
Yeah, man. They're cold, man.
It's either there, they could be on road or in prison.
Yeah.
You get me? They're doing
They're
something
cold,
positive.
man. The youth them are raw, cold, bro. Like I can listen to the youth them than some of the bigger man them.
Yeah.
And they're rapping clavish and all them man.
He's
there.
a
Yo,
problem, man.
the youth them are mad and they're making money. So
Yeah.
big them up.
They
Oh,
changed this. They've
this thing,
semi-changed
bro.
the game, bro.
They've changed it, man. And they took it heady one and them man there.
They've changed it, man.
Them man there, yeah. Trust me. Cause see at first, I wasn't trying to tap in still, you get me? I don't know, I was being a bit ignorant in the
You
old
see
man
with me because I
syndrome.
got a youth that's 18.
Yeah.
From he's like 14, he's been
just-
showing me bare people. I'm
Yeah.
like, who's that?
Yeah.
And all the youths he showed me are the superstars now.
Nah, man, they're serious, man.
No, they're good,
Big
man.
up all the youth, they must have made something of themselves still, I can't lie. From everywhere, even man, everyone, man, everybody, you get me? So, yes, Shelly Tango.
Yeah.
Shelly Tan what? Shelly Tango. So tell them about the Shelly Tango, fam, card. You got everything. Tell them about
Yeah,
Shelly
man.
Tango, fam.
That was just like a thing like, You know, I have to big up Terror Danger for that, you know. He sent me
legends like that.
Yeah, man. He sent me a rhythm that P-Jam made. It's like a Bashment Grime thing. What you see with Terror, yeah, Terror's a man that likes to push you to a boundary like that you've never been in it. Mm-hmm. Saying, yo, hits, I want you to do a version of this. But I'm listening to this tune and saying, yo, bro, this is Bashment like Grime. Like, I can't do this. It's like, you mean, bro? You're mad. I want a version. I'm just sitting down, I think I don't even know what to write, you know. But Shelly and Gold is coming my head. So I wrote the tune and I vocaled it. Never forget, I went to Majors, R.I.P. Mage. And
R.I.P. the General.
I remember laying the tune. Majors come out the studio, Majors like, blood, this is a mad thing, fam.
And so when Major says that,
yeah,
it's mad
you know,
because he
it's
doesn't
mad.
comment on things. It's just me.
He said, this is a mad thing. I'm saying, you reckon, Mage?
When
like,
Major said that to me, I know what I've got when
this
he says
is a
that.
mad thing, so I've sent it back to Terror now. Terror's phoned me going, mad blood. I'm not even gonna lie, I've got legend versions here. And they ain't connecting like your one, you know. Like, your one, to me, is my favorite. I tell man straight, yours is my favorite. So obviously, boom, the EPs come out now with all the versions. My thing's ringing in London, bro. Like, so when I've gone there now, I've dropped the lyric. It's hard.
I've seen you drop it a few places, NASFest, enough places.
It's got bigger and bigger over the years.
Yeah, it goes mad.
I think it got bigger after the Spiral set.
Yes.
Because it's always been big, but after that,
yeah, because that set's mad.
It just got massive.
That set's mad, yeah, because it's got all generations.
Yeah,
on there,
bro.
from T-Rolls all the way up to man
Yeah,
like Ace
man.
One, you know, Vader. You know what I'm trying to say? So, and everything in between. You get what I'm trying to say? So, it's
And the maddest thing, I only done that as a version. I've never actually done an actual tune to the tune.
Oh no.
Nah.
Okay.
Obviously, everyone
You
done
got
a version.
merchant, you got Shelly and Gold, mate. Because what's going with it, innit?
That's because of C4, fam. In lockdown.
Dollar bills again, you know. Strikes again, I
In
see.
lockdown.
See
I'm like
strikes
cases
again, you know.
in the group, like, yo, man, them need to get the clothing and that
Dollar
out.
busy.
I was saying, yeah, the Shelly and Gold ringing. But you know the worst thing though, before even C said it, I just have people text me like, yo, boy, you got no Shelly and Gold t-shirts. I'm thinking, huh?
So can you still get them?
You know what? I slowed down on them for a bit. I'm gonna start them back again.
Yeah.
But they're done all right, man.
I can
Done
tell.
all right.
I can tell.
I
seen you mailing. I seen you mailing.
bro.
Seen you mailing out still.
It got bigger than I thought.
Yeah, I seen you mailing.
I didn't expect to be mailing, man.
Nah, man,
things
you'd
in
be surprised.
Manchester
Yeah,
and
you'd be
fucking
surprised.
Newcastle. I'm thinking,
You'd be
yo.
surprised. You'd be surprised, bro.
So I want to start them back up again, come bigger and better, man. Like, it should probably, I just done it. I one off at that time, like in the lockdown, or just after the lockdown, I think. So I'm gonna get some more clothing probably just before the end of the year, right, man. Like the tees, the hoodies. Yeah, man. Pattern up again, come back again, stronger.
So what's the future hold before we go hits? What's the future hold for hits, fam? What's the future?
You know what?
You're not stopping, are you?
Keep putting out
You're not
music.
stopping, are you?
Nah.
Yeah, don't
you know
stop.
what? I think going to London and linking Wiley and that
Yeah.
made me think, nah, I can't stop from them. Man, I saying, stop for what, bro? And it makes you think, you know what? It's only England that give you a certain age limit, you know.
Nori says it all the time, man.
Bro,
Champs.
in America, man, I'm rapping till 50s.
And even like in rock music and that. Mick Jagger and them, man,
There you
at
go,
75,
fam.
8
There
on
you
the
go,
stage,
fam.
going mad still.
Man's only 39, I still got plenty left to get me, so I'm just gonna keep putting out more music, man, but I wanna eventually go into the A&R thing, cause I like
bro.
finding artists.
I'm a bro. Or maybe even more than that, bro. Because the A&R thing's kind of dying a bit, you know, because of how the game is now, how the music comes out and everything, But that being said, though, bro,
That's the
you
vein I'm looking to go
could
into.
be management.
Yeah.
And just like
the
A&R
worst thing,
management,
I've got a
like,
youth.
get artists,
I've got
bring
a
them in
youth
and
that I've
guide
got,
their career. You could do that, bro.
I've got a youth that I kind of got under the wing. I'm just trying to just
Nah, man, you can do it, and you know what as well.
put the energy into him.
You know why you could do it? Because you've accumulated some very good connections along the way in your career. You get me? So for you to present something good to them,
man.
they'll accept
That's
it,
my
fam.
final. That's my final in like chapter there, man. In the music management A&R stuff.
Yeah. Nah, man, I believe that.
I think I got a lot to give.
Nah, man, you have, man. Bro, trust me. Man say it all the time, and I see. Trust me, man say it all the time. But like, even when I say it to other people, they're like, yeah. Even people I wouldn't think would not understand it. Like, yeah, I'm telling you, I know what you're saying. He raw would be a sick A&R. Like, he's A&R bare people right even know.
Yeah, from ages, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to say to you, my brother. That's why we brought you up here, because they have to know our ground. Yeah, I'm trying to say to you. Yeah, I'm trying to say to you, but yeah, man, hits, man. It's been a good interview, man. Yeah, man, it's been nice. Yeah, I'm trying to say to you.
Normal.
Hopefully we can get you back up here soon. You get me? Once you're doing some more, you get your things back up on floor and your more music, more. You get me?
Yeah, man. Music's coming, man.
Bro?
Loading up again.
Yeah?
It's had a little break.
Yeah, man. It's how it goes, man. Yeah. Real life,
get
family,
things,
man. A big man, fam.
You get me? Get things in place and that.
Like no picnic, fam. You get me?
Man's coming back with the big boy music again.
Yeah.
The worst thing, I got music for days, bro. It's just putting it out really again now.
Yeah, man.
I think I've been quiet this year, music-wise, so I want to start just loading up again.
So it goes sometime, man. Sometime. But yes, people, them. This has been the Reasoning Podcast. We got Farda hits. We got C4, C-Dollar.
Mud.
You see me? But I know, yeah, we're going to give C a mic soon. Yeah, let's make him go mad. But yeah, that's a different scenario, yeah? This is the Reasoning Podcast. I'm your host, Rasnado. We're out. Bam.
Boom.